Welcome. Episode 19.
Episode 19-0. Chip off the old black Kelly Robinson, Homer, Alaska, 19-0.
There's one of those deadly ravens that disturbed your tent last night.
That was not funny. It was not funny.
You were very concerned.
We've got a special birthday episode shot on a public beach, so we apologize for any noise.
We apologize if there's any public in the episode.
Yes. This is a public beach, Homer, Alaska. We're shooting a little wider than normal because I thought what people would like to see more than us is beautiful Homer, Alaska. We hope you enjoy. We apologize ahead of time for any distractions, including that eagle that's flying right over there.
In fact, if you want, we could just all leave and the whole episode could just be you looking at the ocean and the mountains.
That's right.
And the eagle. Once
again, just like our last episode, we are blessed to have our special guest, Alexis Black, Dr. Alexis Black.
The good doctor, Dr. Black.
The good doctor is in.
The good doctor is in from Paris, France. She lives in Paris, France, and she came to visit us here in Alaska for 2 or 3 weeks. Cameron flew in from Kansas City to surprise her, and he'll be with us throughout most of next week. So anyway, we've had a great time. We've had a great time here in Homer, Alaska, and Trail River before that. We leave the campground tomorrow. We'll have us a nice camp breakfast and then fire up, hook up the travel trailer and head back to Trail River Campground, close to Seward.
And then tomorrow night we're having a bucket of butt.
Then tomorrow night, bucket of butt. Bucket of butt at where?
The Flamingo in Seward, Alaska.
The Flamingo Lounge.
The Flamingo Lounge.
About 30 minutes out of Trail River, 20, 30 minutes?
Yeah. It's about 20, 30 minutes from Trail River. Yeah, okay, cool. I don't need to ask either one of you I guess I could ask you how your week's been. Have you had fun here in Alaska?
Oh my gosh, yes.
Yes,
and today was the most extraordinary day.
Yep, today was my favorite day so far.
Okay.
Except for the Ravens.
Yeah. Except for the Ravens. We got to tell that story here in a minute, but first of all, why is today your favorite day so far?
We went out in the community today. We went out in the Homer community, other than just going to the Homer Safeway. We actually went out. We went to the Salty Dawg, got me a hat. Are you wearing your hoodie?
No, I'm not.
Okay, well, Sis got a hoodie, but she ain't wearing it. The Salty Dawg, for our viewers, it's like a fisherman's bar, and it's been around since 1897. And you go in there, and the ceiling and all the walls are just covered in dollar bills that people have written their names on or whatever on and tacked up and left there. And we left a couple of dollar bills. We left a family dollar bill, and then we left a Bobo and Little Devil dollar bill. So that was a lot of fun. We had some drinks, and then we went to the Fat Olive for pizza, which was delicious. And the weather's been really nice today. The weather's been beautiful.
That's the true blessing.
Yeah.
Homer is gorgeous, but typically the weather doesn't cooperate that well.
Other than the Ravens, that's why today was my favorite day. What about you?
Oh, it's been the weather. It's been absolutely gorgeous. And I really enjoyed laying around in your little tiny tent and learning all about the old glacier right behind us.
And you and Mom went biking.
Yes, we had an excellent bike ride.
Well, e-biking. Let's be clear.
Okay.
I pedaled because I felt like I had more control.
Where pedaling was optional.
Pedaling optional.
I did do the pedaling though, but Mother did not.
Yes, I think last night we were late at night, around midnight. I think we were in the camper watching a movie, and I happened to look out the back glass and saw this beautiful sunset. I said, Alexis, look out there. She thought I meant wildlife, I think. She looked out there. I think you were crying.
It was beautiful.
Were you bawling?
There might have been a tear.
You were bawling.
There was emotions involved.
Emotions were involved.
So anyway, it's been a great time in Homer, and we are looking forward to getting back to Trail River tomorrow, but we're going to enjoy the rest of this evening and part of tomorrow here in Homer, and then take off. So,
by the way, for those of you that don't know, you can see we are all in perfect sunlight. It is past 9 o'clock in the evening here right now.
Yes.
And still, it looks like it's about 6.
When you and I are both sunburned.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially me.
Land of the midnight sun. Yes.
Yes.
And it burns until midnight as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the sunset I showed you last night was little after midnight, I think.
Yes.
Pointed
It
out
was
to
the
you.
after midnight sunset. Yes.
So, before we move on to our couple of normal segments, we got to talk about the Ravens. Cameron,
I don't want to talk about the Ravens.
Raven attack.
I'm going to have PTSD.
Yeah, our little travel trailer will sleep 3 fairly comfortably. Will not sleep 4 comfortably. So we came up with a solution for Cameron. Bought him a little, you might call it a backpacker's tent.
And it's been a great solution.
Yeah, it's a little one-person tent. It's kind of shaped like a coffin. That might not be the best thing, but kind of shaped like a coffin. Real neat little tent. It's right behind the camper.
Right on the beach.
Right on the beach. And Cameron, and you can tell the rest of the story. You called last night about 1 or 2 in the morning.
Well,
No, 6 a.m.
No, yeah, it was 6 a.m. It was not no 1 or 2 in the morning. I had slept on, and I slept very well. I slept very well in my coffin tent, especially here. The gravel has not bothered me at all because of the little mattress in there, and I get to fall asleep listening to the surf. But this morning, I woke up. I always wake up early, 5:30, 6 o'clock. So I woke up at 6, and I was going to get out and go in the camper and, get dressed and maybe come back out here. But I woke up, and I could hear animals all around my little tent. I could hear one above me and one to my left and to my right, and they were very close. And I figured they were probably ravens or seagulls. Eagle. I thought I might run into an eagle, which I would not stand a chance against, a bald eagle. So I called my sister repeatedly, heard the silly South Park ringtone that she has for me, but she did not answer.
Because she was sleeping 8 feet away from you.
She was 8 feet away in the camper, didn't answer.
Sound asleep.
Texted her, didn't answer. So I called Dad twice, didn't answer. Texted him, didn't answer. So I finally called my mother. She didn't answer, but she called me back. And she goes, "Cammy, are you okay?" And I said, "Yeah, Ma, I'm fine, but do me a favor and stick your head out the window because I hear a lot of animals around my tent, and I don't know what they are. And I'd like to know what they are before I get out of here." And she goes, "Okay, I'll be right back." And she hangs up, and then she calls back, "It's okay, honey, they're just ravens. There's a lot of them, though. They're all over your campsite. So
Go back to sleep.
Go back to sleep. Don't worry about the ravens." So she's like, "Okay, bye." And then she hung up, and I was like, "Oh, okay." So I did get out. The ravens did not bother me. They didn't fly away. They didn't give a crap about me. I didn't scare them off, but they didn't bother me either. And then a couple hours later, Dad and I come out to drink our coffee, and Dad goes, "There's raven crap all over your tent." I told him my harrowing raven story.
Your Tippy Hedron experience.
Yeah.
Tippy Hedron experience. yes.
Hedron experience. But that's the raven story.
That's the Raven story.
That's the raven story.
That's the
Raven attack.
It was a Raven attack on the tent. Yes, and you can't do anything. And for those that don't know, ravens here in Alaska and maybe all over the country, they're federally protected, so you can't do anything to them, and they act like they know that.
Yes.
So anyway, okay, moving on. The normal first segment is the Daggumit Blowout.
And we do have a Daggumit Blowout.
We do have one, the most unique one in the
do.
show.
It is not baseball or any other sport. It is Uno. Braille Uno, no less. 4 of us played a round of Braille Uno. Lasted about 6 hours. And Mom won with 76 points. And by the way, in Uno, the least amount of points wins.
Kind of like golf.
Kind of like golf. Mom won with 76 points. I forget y'all's point totals, but I came in dead last with 490 points. And a Daggumit Blowout.
It was such a dominant victory. Your sister was second, and she was 200 plus points
Yeah.
away.
You had 300 something points.
Yeah,
It
Mama
was a
whooped us.
Daggumit Blowout.
Daggumit Blowout.
She put
Okay.
us to shame.
She put us to shame. That's okay. Moving on, we did have some questions from last week's episode, and 2 of those questions, if I'm not mistaken, Cameron, and correct me if I'm wrong, 2 of those were kind of no games, just sports questions.
They were.
Correct?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, go ahead. What was the first question? Because I think it's directed kind of at Alexis.
It is direct. Well, and she's the only one qualified enough to answer.
She's the only one qualified to answer.
The first question from AWOL was, well, she said she wanted to hear the discussion on if pole dancing, legitimate pole dancing that you do.
Any pole dancing is legitimate.
Okay.
We're not gonna. No. What strippers do? They work hard.
They do work very hard. We appreciate them.
We appreciate them. We appreciate their
Thank
service.
you for your service.
They're good friends of the show.
Anyway, is there an argument that pole dancing is a sport?
There is an increasing argument by some that pole dancing is a sport, trying to legitimize it as a sport, and trying to put it into the Olympics.
Ooh,
What?
pole dancing in the Olympics?
I might
Olympic
actually
pole
watch
dancing.
the Olympics.
Summer Olympics, obviously, because you can't pole dance with all those winter
No
clothes. on.
Winter Olympics? Probably.
For me, it's in the word, it's in the name. Pole dancing, it's dancing, and I don't think any dancing is considered a sport.
You just did quote
Correct
fingers.
me if
I
I'm
heard
wrong.
it 3
I
times.
would
I didn't
agree
do
with
quote.
that.
I did the bouncing ball with my finger.
Oh.
But acrobatics, it's an incredibly athletic activity. So it is very athletic. I don't believe it's a sport. I certainly don't practice it in a sporty way. I practice it in an artistic way, but it is incredibly athletic. And you're not going to have a pole dancer that's not muscled up and,
In good
not
physical condition.
in relatively good physical condition.
I'm not even sure if we need to roll out the scroll for this one. I think
Well, that's good because I don't have the scroll.
I think whatever Sis says should be the end all be all on this because I
Yes,
certainly
she's
don't.
the expert.
But there are a lot of people still that want to see it into the Olympics, want to do that. I don't. And
Well,
there
that's
are
okay. There's a lot of events in the Olympics
That
we
are
could
not
argue-
sports.
that we could argue are not sports
yes,
that are games.
there are.
Oh,
So
sure.
it's an event. They're events. So I
They're
guess pole dancing could be an event.
Okay.
But all of the competitions and all of it, when I was growing up as a pole dancer a decade ago or longer, the competitions were very strict about what you had to wear and what you could do, and they have a lot of rules. And now we're really opening that up into just all forms. So, we'll see. But for me, it's a circus art. We don't call them circus sports.
Okay, that's excellent. Circus art. Okay.
I think that's a great explanation. Okay.
Great
You
explanation.
heard it here.
Alexis Devon.
Chip off the old black. Does
You heard
not,
it first here. Chip off the old black and the resident expert pole dance instructor.
Does not endorse pole
does
dancing
not
as a sport.
endorse pole dancing as a sport. Okay.
No.
What was her next question
Next
regarding
question. From the same source, she wanted to hear us discuss fishing.
fishing?
Is fishing a sport or a game? Or an activity? A leisurely activity?
Or an event.
Or an event.
Okay. Of the 3 of us, I've obviously fished the most. I like fishing. I enjoy fishing. I think fishing is a great pastime. I think fishing is a great way to relax. I think a lot of great things about fishing. I do not think fishing is a sport. If I did have the scroll and I was to unroll the scroll, and strangely enough, Cameron and I talked about this off camera, and he's not sure he agrees with me on this one. But
I don't know.
If you break out the scroll, if we had it, the criteria, number 1, you can't do it more than once in a day competitively. I have fished in a lot of tournaments in my life. While it is work, if you're fishing competitively, it is not something that you can't do more than once a day. Okay, you can fish all day, you can fish all night. So to me, that disqualifies it. Number 2, I hope we're not getting too dark now. The sun's going behind the cloud.
The sun it's getting cloud cover right now. Man.
Okay.
Break out the blankie.
Number two, is there a great risk of serious physical injury when you are fishing?
I don't know. Ask
I
my
got a
mother
crank-
who got hooked in
Yeah,
the neck by Cameron.
Well, that
I
was
got a
fishing with blind
crankbait.
guy.
I got a crankbait once through my index finger and my thumb at the same time, and that hurt like a son of a gun. But I can't call that a serious injury. I don't know. I don't believe there's any possibility.
Ripping my mother's jugular open.
I
with
hooked
his-
Mom in the throat. That's fairly serious.
And here's the real kicker one. Must be extremely skilled to participate. No. What do most, does that mean that a lot of fishermen are not extremely skilled? No, that doesn't mean that. A lot of them are. But you don't have to be. What does everybody say fishing is? Luck.
Yeah.
You go out with you can go out with somebody that's never caught a fish before, and they bring in the catch of the day. So no, it's not absolutely necessary. The next criteria: do you have to be in great physical condition? Yeah, no. So,
But how are you going to address sport fishing? Since
Well,
there is a
just because it's called sport fishing doesn't mean it's a sport.
Okay.
Sport fishing would be a lot of that goes on here in Homer. Deep sea fishing.
Well, I was going to get to that in my argument. My argument is less of an argument. There's more things I wanted to bring up to see what you said, because you know far more about fishing than I do.
Okay.
The only things I'd bring up is, and I maybe I'm wrong. I probably am, because I've never done any of this, and nor do I follow it. But if you're doing things like deep sea, I don't know, big game fishing, I would think that that could be pretty dangerous. If you're fishing for something like I don't know, but it could be dangerous depending on what you're fishing for. I would think if you are fishing for something dangerous, and it's like deep sea or big game fishing, you would need to be in at least decent physical shape to do that. And I would also think that it's something that not just anybody could do. Now, could anybody go to Lake of the Ozarks and compete in a bass fishing? Absolutely.
Yep.
But I'm talking like big game, deep sea fishing is what I'm referring to.
Yeah, I understand your argument, but I still could not endorse that. Probably because I've been deep sea fishing, and I don't consider myself an athlete. I don't think you have to be an athlete. Can it get you more tired? Absolutely. Is it more work? Absolutely. Can you throw up a lot more? Absolutely. But I don't know that in and of itself makes it a sport. So that addresses those two questions that were dropped in the comments. Thank you, AWOL, for dropping those in the comments instead of texting them, because YouTube loves interaction.
YouTube loves comments.
They love comments. So please drop any questions in the comments.
And while you're
versus
doing
texting
that,
them.
like this video and subscribe to this channel.
Like this video and
those
subscribe
buttons.
to this channel.
Unless you hate blind people, old people, and the French.
That's right. Yeah, that's right.
You can hate the French. It's okay. You can still
Yeah, you can hate the French.
That's right. That's right. So, we also had another question in the comments, correct?
We did, yes. Also from AWOL. Our favorite camping activities.
Okay. Who wants to start? What's yours, Alexis?
What's my favorite camping activity?
What's your favorite camping activity? That's kind of a tough one.
That's a really tough one, because
Right now, I'd say it's accidentally making videos with your medical.
no, that's just like my new pastime since I've gotten the meta glasses that you gave me. I don't know. One of my favorite things today was learning about the Kenai Mountain Range and this awesome glacier back here that's been around since the Holocene.
While you were laying in my pop tent.
While I was laying in your pup tent that was covered in raven poop. That was a good one. I don't know. It's just really fun. It was nice yesterday just to have a lazy day, too. One of my favorite activities camping is not doing anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. Laying
Cameron,
around.
do you know yours?
Yeah, I'd say one of my favorite camping activities, I really love sitting around a fire. Really love it. I don't care if it's a wood-burning fire or a fire made from the stoino. Made from the stoino. I don't care if it's a gas fire, if it's a wood fire. I just really love sitting around a fire and talking, or reading a book, or just sitting around a fire. But that's my favorite thing to do. I hope we go back and do that right now.
We go back and do that like now.
We are fixing to do
Like
that
now.
here. We're going to do that here in just a few minutes. My favorite camping activity, and it may be cheating, but well, no, I did some of it here, right at the campsite.
Is it playing Diablo in your camper?
No,
Like
not
a PlayStation 4 at the camper.
Not playing Diablo in the camper. Photography. I like being able to take landscape shots. I like being able to just see something that appeals to me and shoot it. I love the challenge of it. I love going and looking for wildlife, but I also love just, this setting. You can probably see in the background several fisher persons that may resent
Fisher
my
people.
statement. May resent my statement that it's not a sport.
We're gonna get beat up.
Out here with their surf rods, salmon fishing, and just having a great time. That's my favorite part of the camping experience.
And what was your favorite thing you captured? on film?
Well, my favorite.
Besides this episode of Chip Off the Old Black.
Besides these episodes of Chip Off the Old Black, probably my favorite was, ironically, about 3 weeks ago when we went to Trail River and went down Ski Lake Road, and I shot those eagle images and film that you saw.
Oh yes, those were wonderful.
Those were kind of that. Well, what's the point in shooting any more eagles? I mean, you can't get better than that. But that's the beauty of it. It always does, and that's what I enjoy so much about it. I've greatly enjoyed being able to camp with these two. We don't often. We're spread out all over the planet, so we don't often get together, the four of us, and it's been delightful. And I'm looking forward to this evening and then heading back to Trail River tomorrow. Hopefully, I've shot some B-roll stuff, and hoping it's either playing now. It should be playing sporadically during this episode, so you can see just a little bit of what we've experienced here in Homer.
Did you get a video of the otter that was sunning itself and just
twirling
about in the water?
Yes, I did.
I hope that's
Yes,
on the
I
video.
did.
That was one of my favorite
Yes,
things.
we came
we've seen.
across a darling little sea otter that was just sunning himself and having a good time.
If you'd woken up when I called you, you could have gotten a video of the ravens.
The raven attack.
If I'd have answered my phone and pulled my camera out, I could have got some good footage of Cameron being
trapped
attacked
in the
by
tent by the swarm of ravens.
Could be worse. Could have been a swarm of bears, but fortunately, no
Wolverines.
bears down here on the Homer Spit. So
Nope. Nothing.
anyway, you know what? Short episode tonight. We knew it was going to be a short episode. Since we've been camping, we haven't paid much attention to sports. So those that think we have too much sports in our sports show should love this one, shouldn't they, Cameron?
Uno was the most sport we talked about.
Uno was the biggest
Uno and
sport.
pole dancing.
Uno and pole dancing.
And fishing.
But we already said
None of them are sports. None of
them
these
are
things are
sports.
sports. So you didn't talk about any sports.
We didn't talk about any
Didn't
sports.
talk about any sports.
So you got anything to add, Cameron?
I got nothing. Let's go back and make a fire.
Let's make a fire.
Let's go make a fire.
Alexis, we're going to go make a fire.
Oh,
okay.
Lord
Hey,
Jesus, it's a fire.
thanks for tuning in. Again, please like and subscribe. It'll help our morale out quite a bit and help the channel out quite a bit.
You know what else helps our morale? Buy a mug.
Buy a mug. Buy a mug. Unfortunately, none of us have our mugs with us. We didn't bring our mugs with us.
No.
When you got a small camper, you have to make sacrifices.
Yes.
So
Had to sacrifice to chip off the old black.
had to sacrifice the mugs. Okay, well, we will check with you, talk to you in the next episode. All right?
All right. Sounds good.
Sounds good. Love you.
Love you.
Love you both.
Bye.
Bisous, bisous.
Bisous.
Bye.